It is another beautiful day, and welcome to another edition of Insightful Moments. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. And today we will continue what we started in the last episode, and that's assessing the House of Assembly in Osun State in the last 2 years under the leadership of Right Honorable Timothy Owoeye. Today we will be speaking with a high-ranking member, that is the Deputy Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Femi Popoola. He was a former House of Assembly member between 1999 and year 2003, and is now the Deputy Speaker, who will be telling us what has been happening in the House. And then moving forward, what should the people of Osun be talking about? We are going to be specific about the politics in Osun and also the local government issues that we are having. People have been clamoring for the constitution of caretaker committees at the local government level. Those are the things we are going to be discussing today, and I say it's going to be an interesting discussion. Please stay tuned. I'll be right back. I come back from that very short break. My guest is right there, and is the Deputy Speaker of the State of Osun House of Assembly, Right Honorable Femi Popoola. He will be discussing how has been the House in the last 2 years, and also what exactly has been his impact with this people. Honorable sir, thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you. Good for having me.
Yes, sir. Honorable, let's look at the House of Assembly that you have been co-leading with the Speaker in the last 2 years. How has been the 7th Assembly in the state of Osun?
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to congratulate the people of Osun State for the tremendous support they are giving the government of Governor Owoeye and the executive as well as the judiciary. Without the support of the people, we cannot do anything. So we thank God. We also thank our amiable governor for tremendously supporting the House of Assembly. As to the question you ask, it has been a very, very fantastic relationship among the members of the House and the leadership. The leadership led by our Right Honorable Timothy Owoeye has been doing creditably well. He is a very knowledgeable person as far as legislation is concerned. We call him 4-star general because he was all the house rule and regulations, they are within his fingertips, and he's leading us very well. Those of us who are first-timers are learning very fast. Those of us who have come back 1 or 2 times, our knowledge is being increased every day. So it has been a very cordial relationship. It has been a very cooperative relationship. And we have moved very fast because the expectation of our people is very, very wide. But, well, God, like a human being proposes, God disposes. The pandemic situation of last year affected us tremendously in the House. All the segments of government, even to the federal level,
yes,
that we could not sit as many times as possible. But notwithstanding, the little time we had, we did very well. For instance, we have passed 13 bills so far. This year alone, we have more than 20 bills awaiting our action. But because of this JUSUM and PASAN strike, that one affected us too. Since we resumed day before yesterday, we have jumped into action. We have had the first reading of a bill. By next week, I'm telling you that we handle as many bills as possible. We have had first reading of a bill day before yesterday. Some that we have had second reading, some that is in committee stage, some that we need the attention of the whole committee of the whole. All this, they are waiting for our action, and by the grace of God, we pray that we don't have any obstacle again.
Okay, Honorable Sir, you said you have been able to work on 13 bills.
Not work. We have completed. We have 13 bills. Yes.
Sir, how impactful are these bills to the people of Osun? I would like you to talk about that. How impactful?
Thank you very much. It has been they have been very, very impactful. In fact, we don't play with bill. Any bill that will not have direct impact with the citizens of Osun, we won't touch it. We won't pass it. For instance, the first bill, which is the most critical and most important one, is the 2020 appropriation bill. That is, we call it budget.
Yes.
You know, that one affects all the segments of Osun State people. So we have passed it. It is that bill that makes the governor to be working all these infrastructural, the roads, the water project, the maternity and the health centers that is doing. All these are encompassed in the budget that we have passed. So they have direct impact on the people. That is one. We also have many other things bordering on security. The Ametekun bill, we passed it. We did the public hearing where all people came from nooks and crannies of Osun to hear their views and to render their opinion on how effective the security can be. Look at the length and breadth of the country today. Osun State is the most peaceful. There's no way you can do it that will not have skirmishes, that will not have little breaches, but overall Osun is peaceful. So these are the bills that we pass that have direct impact on the people. Apart from that, the anti-kidnapping bill, we have also passed it. So educationally, technology, Ilesha, they were just running that school without any law.
There's no law. There has not been law governing the
school. There was no law governing the school since.
Until we came in,
and we have made a law. We have passed it. During the COVID, after the brief stoppage of this pandemic, the governor came with amendment of appropriation bill because money was not coming in when the pandemic was very high. So the budget was not realistic. Then it came up with realistic budget. Immediately we passed it again. Those to impact our people. Local government administration bill, we have passed it. It contains a lot of things, including the caretaker committee that is being emphasized. And that we are working on very seriously. We have passed it. We have passed Osun HIV and AIDS anti-discrimination bill. There are other bills that are waiting.
Honorable Sir, let's talk about this. You said something that the governor brought amendment bill and then to the appropriation bill, and it was passed as soon as possible. I want to now talk about your relationship with the executive. How is this relationship with the executive? Because we know in some states we will have these skirmishes, ulabalu between the executive and the legislature. How is it in Osun?
In Osun State, we have a perfect relationship. The synergy with which the legislature and executives are working is very perfect. Perfect one. For instance, let me just cite a very fresh example. Yesterday, the governor went to commission some road project at Ife North. We were all there. The speaker was there, myself was there, many honourable members were there. Just to show, and the governor was saying that the good relationship that is existing between the legislature and the executive is hereby being exhibited. Yesterday, we danced together, we talk, we discuss. The people of Osun were very, very happy. There has been no crisis between the legislature and the executive. They have good working relationship.
Honorable, I would also like to extend it to the members of the opposition and the House of Assembly. You know, there was a time when they came out to say they were being, you know, isolated. All this, and I have been able to manage that as part of the leadership of the House.
It is a misconception by the you people, you media people.
Okay.
There has been we have not sidelined any opposition in the House. We are one. I won't say they are misquoted, but it was not fully represented as it should be. Here in the House of Assembly, we see ourselves as one. We don't say, hey, honourable member representing PDP. No, we call you by the name of your constituency. So it is for the public to interpret, say, that man from Ede is... no, we don't do that in the House. We are one, and we see ourselves as one.
Honorable sir, we'll go on a very short break now. But when we are back, I would like to take you to your constituency, the Borekwe and Boluwaduro local government. How have you been able to create harmonious relationship with the constituent that elected you? And also, we'll talk about the politics in Osun State. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Day by day, governance is becoming more meaningful in Osun as dividends of democracy are delivered to the people's doorsteps. Governor Isiaka Adegboyega Oyetola has continued to put smiles on the faces of old and young. Active civil servants now receive new minimum wage, while pensioners also smile to bank at end of every month. Artisans and market women now praise the governor. Osun is now witnessing a holistic development in education, healthcare, economy, agriculture, and tourism. Osun is now the choice location for businesses for both local and international investors. The state under Oyetola is giving priorities to people's needs, despite the paucity of funds, as projects are commissioned at intervals. Boyega is working, Osun is progressing.
Yeah, come back from that very short break. We have been having a very interesting discussion with the Deputy Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Femi Popoola. Deputy Speaker, sir, thank you for staying with us.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, let's now go to your constituency, where you were elected to represent them. The two local governments of Borekwe and Boluwaduro. How have you been able to impact their lives? We all know that legislation is not about making money or, you know, executing projects, but, you know, as a politician, you are expected to at least see to their welfareism, what exactly is happening to them and all that. How have you been able to do that in the last 2 years that you have been representing them?
Thank you very much. I want to say a Yoruba proverb.
Yes, sir.
Which is ọmọ titun kì í ṣe àkọ́pà àjẹ́. I'm not a first timer in the House.
Yes.
I have once been elected as honourable member representing this particular constituency, Boluwaduro and Borekwe. This is my second coming, and I know what it takes to represent the constituency. Even though I've been shouting and I've been saying it, for those who care to hear, that a state assembly, an honourable member is not supposed to represent two constituencies. It's an aberration, even against section 112 of the Constitution.
That's a very good one. We'll talk more about that.
I submitted a paper on behalf of the state at the constitutional review something in Akure, and I analysed all these things, and gave a copy to the chairman, Senator Borough-Face, or the chairman of Akure Zone, Southwest Zone, that the constitution says a federal constituency must have minimum of 3 state constituencies, or 4, maximum 4. In actual fact, Osun State Assembly comprises of 26 members. That's what I call aberration and illegal, unconstitutional. We're supposed to be 36. If we have 9 federal constituencies in Osun, multiply it by 4 members. That is 36. So we are underrepresented. We are operating under. However, since I came on board to answer your question,
Yes, sir.
I have been able to do a lot of things within the available income that I am accessible to. In Boripe and Boluwaduro, I have given 40 scholarship slots for technical college students, whereby I provide them accommodation, I pay their school fees, uniform, exam fees, all that. They are there now. You can verify it. There are other things that I do that related to the welfare of our people. I sunk a borehole that serves almost half of the community in Northern Igbaju, where I came from. Modern borehole. It can even serve the whole community. And I did it. So there is palliative measure during pandemic. I have 23 wards to cater for. 10 in Boluwaduro, 13 in Boripe. I distributed palliative materials just to cushion the effect of this pandemic. I did that. As for our women group, I make sure that their children are provided with writing materials, exercise book. They themselves, I provided amenities for them during Ileya and Tunuawe. I bought clothes for them and Ankara, all the women folks in both local governments, just to make sure that they feel the presence of the party, and that to give money,
Yes.
to just to make them happy. Now, to support the state, an honourable member is being measured not only by what you did in your constituency, but the number of bills that you have to move or pass. Presently, I think I have sponsored 3 bills in this House of Assembly. One is at the stage of second reading, the other one is first reading. I'm a lawyer by profession. If you go to the court now, the court is being contested. A judge will be handling about 40 cases with handwritten, no mechanical device, no what do you call it, computerized device. They just wrote with long hand. And people say justice delayed is justice denied. So I sponsored a bill, it's in second reading now, about outdoor court. Outdoor court, we call it outdoor court, essentially of ADR, administration of this dispute resolution, that all these cases that are in court, some of them can be resolved outside the court by way of dispute resolution committee. I sponsored that bill. It's a bit voluminous. If not the pandemic, we will have passed it into law. That is what we are elected to do here. There are other things, that I have to do for the sake of our youth in my constituencies. I have, like I told you, I have 23 wards, and I have 23 PA in each ward.
Wow.
The minimum, I categorize them according to the need of each community. Majority, I give them every month 10,000. Some 20,000. Some 50,000. Altogether, I'm spending not less than 850,000 every month to cater for the youth, and then to move the party because like these are two of them waiting here. They will disseminate my activities in my wards, in my constituency, so that the people of my constituency will know what I am doing here. You just have to do your impact.
Honorable sir, let's talk about politics now.
Yes.
Last week, like 2 weeks ago, the Independent National Electoral Commission announced that the Osun governorship election will hold on 16th of July 2022.
Yes.
That is less than 13 months to this time. Yes. Sir, how is your party preparing? Because we all know what we see is that there is a crisis in your party. Is there any crisis in the APC in Osun?
There is no crisis.
What exactly is happening?
Yes, thank you very much. There is no crisis. The party is intact. APC, no other thing. If you are hearing anybody or the social media are carrying it that some are doing something else other than APC, it is not. The APC is intact, headed by our able chairman, Prince Boyega Famodu. Have you had any other chairman of APC in Osun State? It's not there. There's no.
But we hear of
all this crime is the top.
And some other.
It's not a party.
Okomulero,
It's top registered party. It's Okomulero registered party. Okay. All this, we are all in. We have our mechanism
is the APC
to resolve our misunderstanding.
Is everybody in APC ready to ensure that Boyega comes next year as the governorship candidate of your party?
I hope you were at Petmodu yesterday, if not. The way the people's governor was being received, that is what happens elsewhere in all of the other 3 senatorial districts.
So you have
by the grace of God, I have 100% assurance
that he will be re-elected.
Our amiable governor Boyega Oyetola will come back the second time. We are not just making fun by saying 4+4. It's a reality.
You have to show about it.
Yes, because he has done it.
Okay, honorable sir,
the work that he has done, we make him a second timer.
Honorable, let's conclude.
He has done groundwork in terms of infrastructure and education, everything.
Honorable, let's conclude. How soon should the people of Osun be expecting the caretaker committee? At least the speaker mentioned something like that very soon. How soon should we be expecting? In a week?
I'm happy that you said Mr. Speaker said it. Was it on Monday?
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
That very soon. Caretaker will be in place in Osun.
Honorable, thank you for being part of the show. Please join me on the other side.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that was our session with him. He said the House of Assembly will soon constitute the caretaker committees at the local government level. And he said the speaker, according to the speaker, with what speaker has said, we are going to ensure that we have them as soon as possible. And he also said that what we have in the House of Assembly issue is an aberration, that no honorable should be representing more than one local government. You know, that has been an issue that we discussed in the past. You could remember when we had, when the Orolu people were saying that there is a need for creation of Orolu state constituency, removing it from the present record Orolu state constituency. And that matter is a very, very big one, because the case has gone to the Court of Appeal, while the INEC appealed the first High Court judgment that was delivered in the year 2001. 2014. We believe that it's going to be resolved before the year 2023. That is how far we can go into today's episode. Thank you. Thank you for being part of the show. It is some other time when we come your way with another guest to dissect, discuss, and also find solutions to another very pressing matter that has to do with the development of our state and our country. Ensure you stay safe. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. See you some other time. Bye for now.